Lesson 17. The longest suspension bridge in the world. In this text, we'll talk about the longest bridge in the world. Now first, listen to the text, and then answer this question. How is the bridge supported? 大桥是怎么支撑的？
Verrazzano, an Italian about whom little is known, sailed into New York Harbor in 1524 and named it Angoulême. He described it as a very agreeable situation located within two small hills, in the midst of which flowed a great river. Though Verrazzano is by no means considered to be a great explorer, his name will probably remain immortal. For on November 21st, 1964, the longest suspension bridge in the world was named after him. The Verrazzano Bridge, which was designed by Othmar Ammann, joins Brooklyn to Staten Island. It has a span of 4,260 feet. The bridge is so long that the shape of the Earth had to be taken into account by its designer. Two great towers support four huge cables. The towers are built on immense underwater platforms made of steel and concrete. The platforms extend to a depth of over 100 feet under the sea. These alone took 16 months to build. Above the surface of the water, the towers rise to a height of nearly 700 feet. They support the cables from which the bridge has been suspended. Each of the four cables contains 26,108 lengths of wire. It has been estimated that if the bridge were packed with cars, it would still only be carrying a third of its total capacity. However, size and strength are not the only important things about this bridge. Despite its immensity, it is both simple and elegant, fulfilling its designer's dream to create an enormous object drawn as faintly as possible.
Okay, now can you answer this question? How is the bridge supported? Right. Two great towers support four huge cables, from which the bridge is suspended. 两座巨塔支撑着四根粗大的钢缆，钢缆呢又悬挂着大桥。这篇課文向讀者介紹的是世界上最長的吊橋，所以它在風格上力求敘述清晰，在內容上呢着重突出的是橋的規模。我們再來看一下課文的結構。第一段先向我們講的是這個橋的名字的來歷。第二段呢，先向我們交代了一些基本事實，就是橋的 designer、location、span and the difficulty of designing， 然後才詳細敘述橋的構造。這個呢是從 tower 到 cable， 再到 platform， 最後呢回到設計者，以這個橋實現了設計者的夢想來做結尾。Right. Now we'll look at the language points. He named it Angoulême. Name 在這裡做動詞，把它取名為什麼？課文後邊呢 ，name 作為動詞又出現了一次。The longest suspension bridge was named after him. 這裡 name after 是以它來命名的意思。我們再來看兩個例子。We name our son Bill. 我們給我們的兒子起名字叫 Bill。而這句中 Bill was named after his grandfather， 意思就是 Bill 是以他祖父的名字命名的。A very agreeable situation. If we describe a place with agreeable, it means pleasant or comfortable. 適宜的、舒適的。If we describe a person as agreeable, it means easygoing. 形容人呢，就是说随和的。 In the midst of means in the middle of, in the middle of a place or a time. 但课文这句话呢是说 in the midst of two hills， 在两座山的中间。Verrazano is by no means considered to be a great explorer. 这里 by no means 就是说絕對不能。By no means 這裡的 means 其實是 way 的意思。再比如 means of transport 其實就是交通工具、交通方式。Now look at this example. He is by no means a bad kid. 就是说 he is not at all a bad kid. 那麼 by no means 還可以這樣表達 He is not a bad kid by any means. And look at this example. May I bring my boyfriend to the party? 我可以回答 by all means means please do. 就請带来吧。如果 by all means 出現在對話當中，對方向你提了一個要求，你如果回答 by all means， 意思就是說沒有問題，當然可以。His name will probably remain immortal. Immortal 永生的。這句話當中的意思就是他的名字會流芳百世。它的反義詞就是 mortal， 會死的。The bridge joins Brooklyn to Staten Island. Join to 把 Brooklyn 和 Staten Island 連接，相當於 connect to. The shape of the earth. Now please notice the earth here is not the planet Earth, nor the soil, but the land. 這裡 earth 既不是地球，也不是泥土的意思，而是指相对於海洋的大陸，或者說地表。Be taken into account， 這是一個固定詞組，相當於 be taken into consideration， 被考慮。Immense underwater platforms. Immense， 巨大的，這裡呢是形容詞形式。課文後邊的一句給我們提供了它的名詞形式，是 immensity. They support the cables from which the bridge has been suspended. Suspend from 意思就是 hang from 懸掛着。同樣，課文的標題呢也給我們提供了 suspend 的名詞形式 suspension. These alone took 16 months to build. Alone 這裡和 only 意思是相同的，單單是這些就花了16個月的時間。但是注意用 alone 的時候，它只能放在修飾的名詞後邊。Look at these two sentences. 用 alone 的話就要說成 She alone can decide what to do. 如果用 only 就要放在修飾的名詞前邊 Only she can decide what to do, which means nobody else can do it for her. Were packed with cars. Be packed with means be full of. Fulfilling its designer's dream. Fulfill one's dream. 注意這個搭配，意思是實現了什麼人的夢想。An enormous object drawn as faintly as possible. Faintly means lightly, unnoticeably. 不容易注意到的或者輕的。課文裡呢是相對於 enormous 橋的這個巨大規模而言的，用細線條勾勒的意思。這篇課文為了生動表現橋的巨大規模和它龐大的載重量，尤其注重使用動詞和表達度量的名詞的搭配，而不是用我們慣常所見的用系動詞、be動詞再加上表示度量的形容詞這種方式。 我们来看看課文當中的例句。說到橋的跨度，用了 It has a span of。說到橋的深度，用了 extend to a depth。動詞 extend 和表示深度的名詞 depth 相搭配。如果按照我們上邊說的第二種方式，這句話就會表達成 The platforms are over 100 feet deep under the sea。說到橋的高度呢，也是同樣 The towers rise to a height of nearly 700 feet。這句話當然也可以說成 The towers are nearly 700 feet high。講到長度 Each of the 4 cables contains 26,108 lengths of wire。載重量用 carry 和 capacity 這個名詞來搭配。使用動詞和表示度量的名詞的搭配呢，在文體上就會顯得更加正規，敘述口吻也顯得更加客觀。此外呢，動詞本身就表達了一定的力度，這樣可以直接的指涉表達度量的意義。Now finally, let's come back from the language to the text itself. 最後呢，我們再回過頭來看看課文。This text is a description of a bridge. In other words, it's a descriptive essay. Descriptive essay 就是說明文，或者說敘述性的文章。In a descriptive essay, clarity is the most important thing. How to achieve clarity then? 怎麼才能做到敘述的清晰呢？ One tip is that you need to be consistent in describing things. 就是說，敘述的方向一定要統一，尤其是在描述一個事物的結構或者位置的時候。No matter which direction you take, you need to follow that direction all the time. 除此之外，一個簡要的介紹 a brief overview might be very helpful. 就像課文的第一段所做的那樣。但是這種說明文體容易寫得枯燥乏味，為了避免這一點呢，我們需要組織一些有趣的材料，借以呢對整篇的文體加以調節。就像課文的結尾 The designer's dream adds some interest to the whole essay. All right, so much about descriptive essays. I'll see you next time.